We are just to the west of you, Coach, on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Throwing, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Strip that ball.
Winston completes it to Miller.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
It's Jordan Wilkins here, 2nd-year man from Ole Miss. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brissett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ndamukong Suh. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Brissett. And he connects with Ebron. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Here's Hines. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Go. Mike 4. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Mike 4.
Throwing on second down. Brissett out of the backfield. He's got Jordan Wilkins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line.
And the Colts first down.
One set. Watch the slip. Watch the slip. Check 99. Check your hungry.
They'll run on first down. Wilkins. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the 25 on second down, Brissett, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure. Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches. Ebron's got it, and they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive. Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot. Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Now it's Hines. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. They just get the play off. Now Brissett. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So with 4th down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Vinatieri's kick is good. Vinatieri, the NFL's oldest active player, also the league's all-time leading scorer, past Morton Anderson last year. Yeah, he turned 46 in December of 2018. You really can't see it in his leg. Maybe in the beard. You can see it in the beard. Maybe in the beard. That's about it. But as long as he's booting them the way he's booting them, keep going, big guy. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again? Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Winston now. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. White 25. Here I come. Shoot. Green, triple team. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Wait,
Jameis now on first down. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
Tackled at the 33-yard line.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Green, triple team.
Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Jameis to throw it. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. 25.
On the carry, it's Wilkins. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
So Mike's number 1, Mike's number 1. Check. Here we go. One's the Mike. Watch 1. Go.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And Pascal's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Ready up. Mike 1. I smell fear in that offense.
On first down, it's Hines. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The 4-3.
Entering pause screen. Resume. Entering cancel top waiting for your to resume online game.
If they do a
Cancel.
nice job of playing team defense, everyone takes care of their responsibilities. That allows that guy in the middle to do his job, which is search and destroy.
Here we go. Push the outlaw. Get some penetration here. We're getting some penetration.
looking to throw on second down. Brissett, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Colts on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
We want it. Come to my world. Mike 4. Watch the curls. Mike 4. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And that will be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at him.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Brissett. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Smallwood. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. 3 down. Here we go. Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one. So don't say nothing.
On 2nd and 12, Brissett. That one complete to Wilkins, the running back. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line.
A gain of 14.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Buccaneers' 43-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Double tight. Hey, we got 3 down.
A run with Smallwood. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 38.
38-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Brissett on 3rd and 2. That's into the hands of Pascal. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. First down, Brissett. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone, and they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move, run. You got 3. You got 3. 3 down. 3 down. Mike 4. Mike 4. Let's go, defense.
To throw is Brissett. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Zach Pascal, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Green, triple team. What we got? 58 to Mike. 50.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Out. Hey. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Johnny. Ball try. 26 Mike.
Winston now to throw on first down. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Jameis again. This is Miller, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Winston in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
To the air again with Winston. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll throw again. Winston. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a trippy. Gay's kick is good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throwing on 2nd down. Brissett. Middle of the field. He finds Pascal. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Brissett now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Here's Smallwood. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Mike 4. Check Mike. Mike 4. 3 bud.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brissett. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. They run. Smallwood. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
They'll run on first down. Wilkins. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Mike Ford. All day. Mike Ford. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
First down, Colts.
Let's go. Touchdown. Where's the mic? Watch one. Yeah, let's get sandwich.
They'll run it here with Wilkins. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
I got you. So Mike number one. Get ready. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brissett.
Let's go.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. He's really putting together a spectacular season. That interception, number 11 now on the year.
And I know we're all taught that 7 is a lucky number. I'd say 11 is for him, huh? No doubt about it.
Flip it. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Watch the curl.
Following the interception, Winston. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 36 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Winston. That's caught by Howard. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. They were looking for Johnson that time. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. It was Justin Houston who got him down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
But he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready? Blue lady. Against the mic. All day, pump. Switches. Even. Let him go.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Check safety. Check nine. Big air. Shift. 30.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
3 down. Echo. Mark 4. Here we go.
Here's Brissett. Throw left side complete. It's Wilkins. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 6.
Watch twins. Mike 4. Yeah, good set. Watch the twins.
Here's Brissett. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Winston. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Brissett looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilkins. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Brissett now. Open man is Galladay, complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. Throwing deep for Galladay. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of 1st downs, and this one should just about be over.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Jones, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And it's taken in at the 9. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. Checking in on Houston. It's in the 4th quarter there. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for Indy. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Out of the gun, Brissett. Dancing to his left. Pass incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Watch 7. Single, single. Single, single.
Brissett again. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
So Mike number 1. Here it comes.
Brissett to throw for it on 4th. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kenny Golladay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And in the air once more, it's Brissett to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We've got a plane to catch.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31 line.
Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and the people really enjoyed this game. They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Buccaneers, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Colts, you start to wonder if it's going to happen this year. The skid has hit 13 in a row on the season. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
Entering XP feedback screen, you have 26 options. Game day goals is selected. Entering player upgrades screen, Ronald Jones II is selected. Ratings. Abilities. Overview. Ratings. Entering franchise hub screen, things to do. Scout college players. RT selected. You have 4 options. 4 is 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 selected. You have 4 options. 5 is selected. Entering franchise hub screen, things to do. Entering franchise hub screen, things to do. Upgrade players. Entering player upgrades screen, you have 3 options. Lorenzo Carter is selected. Run stopper. Run stopper. Abilities. Upgrade. Ratings. 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 Entering franchise hub screen. Things to do. Year's option is set to 1. Year's option is set to 3. Year's option is set to 4. Year's option is set. Year's option is set. Signing bonus option is set to $2. Make offer. Yes. Entering pop-up. You have two options. You have two options. Negotiate last. You have two options. Franchise. Entering confirm pop-up franchise tagging this player will sign him to. You have two options. Negotiate last chance is selected. You have two options. Negotiate last chance is select. You have two options. You have two options. Negotiate last chance. You have two options. 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 Negotiate. You have two options. Negotiate. You have two options. You have two options. You have two options. Negotiate last chance is selected. Year's option is set. Year's option is set to 3. Salary signing. Make offer. Yes. Entering pop-up. You have two options. Negotiate last chance is selected. You have two options. Franchise tag is selected. Entering confirm pop-up franchise tagging this player will sign him to $1 year. Entering confirm pop-up franchise tagging this player will sign him to $1 year. $14 entering franchise hub screen things to do. You have two options. Negotiate last chance is selected. You have two options. Negotiate last chance is selected. You have two options. Negotiate last year's signing bonus option is set to $1.50. Entering franchise hub screen things to do. Entering, controller disconnect.